still a big rich town. We be serving bricks and pounds. Every move we make, we going for the crown. Power alternate can't hold us down.
What? I'm pressed. It's the TVC Press Tour, Heavy Press.
Make that pistol pop. Shawty got a bad boy fetish. Shawty come over and get it.
It's still a big rich town. We be serving bricks and pounds. Every move we make, we going for the crown. Power alternate can't hold us down.
What up, though, YouTube? We back in the building as this press tour continues. Mo.J's episode 4 on go. What's good, brother?
The unarmed commission. That's what we're going to call ourselves.
Hey, episode 4, Power Alternate, man. I ain't cue up the video, but previously on Power Alternate.
Alicia's trying to take me out. I have to get out of town. I got people in Chicago. I have to figure this out. Look out for my daughter.
You better make sure you get Kane under control. Lorenzo was just taken out by the cartel. He'll want blood, but that would...
I'm not gonna lie, my dad don't mess with me because I did what I had to do. I got my revenge. Now the question is, what are you gonna do?
He said don't hit back, but what you gonna do?
Why you...
Hands high, grab them tight. Good. Jab, cross. Again. That's it. Slip. Right hand. Beautiful.
I can keep going.
Then show me. Bell ain't rung yet.
I need to show you something. I'm pregnant.
Nah, you serious?
I'm serious.
This ain't what I was ready for. Not right now.
Tonight, questions swirl after nightclub owner James St. Patrick was seen honoring the life of notorious gang figure Lorenzo Tejada. Cameras captured St.
Previously on Power Alternate, that was episode 3. Let me bring our special guest up. We got the legend in the building. We got Powers Fire in the building for episode 4. What's good, man? How you feeling?
What's the word?
Appreciate you for
What's up, brother?
Always.
Episode 4. Shout out to DeMarcus. Appreciate you for falling through. Tamika's Den in the building. Episode 4 on go. It's a green, Mo.J.
Real quick, it is the green, it is the go. But if y'all don't know, this is Power is Fire. He's one of the biggest Instagram influencers when it comes to this Power universe. So it is an honor to have our brother on here.
Shout out to him. Appreciate you for rocking with the TVC and Power Alternate, man. So far on go. Power's Fire. What you feeling about the title, man?
I think it's gonna be good, man. I'm excited. I love what y'all been doing so far.
Appreciate it. Hey, that thumbnail was tough to me. Mo, what you think? Tommy got too many bricks.
Still serving bricks.
Hey, foreshadowing.
Hey. He upgraded to a cube.
And we already know what happened when he throw that on. So, you know, I'll leave that there. But we 1 month after the events of episode 3, right? And the episode kicks off. Angela is cooking, right? She got Alicia on the board, she got Mahoney on the board, and she is like a dog right now. Mo, talk about it.
All right. Well, at this point, Angela is trying to clear her name, get her up out of all of this. RIP to Poppy. So we got everyone on the board. Actually, we got our board that needs to be put together also. But from what she knows now, we know Alicia is the head. She's trying to figure out all the connecting pieces. Of course, she knows about Tommy, but she doesn't know where Tommy falls in at. She just knows that there's kind of a falling out between James and Tommy. So he's just on the board. Mahoney, of course, we know Mahoney is the guy who isn't really in the game, but he's the connection. If you need something done, you can go to him and he'll be able to connect you to the right people. So as far as the board is going, we know Angela, at this point, let's put it all on paper. Let's get this laid out. because she's still upset about James with her dad being killed. She don't know what's going on. She doesn't know who she can trust, whether it was Tariq that set her up, maybe Tommy did something. So everybody is getting put up on the board right now.
All right. So Powers Fire. What you thinking, man? Who is she? Does she got a chance to make this case, man?
She has a chance to make the case, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping that she go after Tariq. Of course, Tariq gonna find his way to sliver out of it, but it'll be dope to see that.
Definitely.
Remember, this is power alternate. People might not be able to finagle their way out of situations on our show.
Facts. Next, we got Dre. Dre's at the gambling spot, man. He's trying to get some money to get out of town. And he's gambling. He runs into this cop. He's like, I know this is the cop that arrested me, Lucky. And Lucky has a proposition for him. He's saying, listen, I know that you're trying to get out of town. I know it's some drug dealers that we can rob, basically. And Dre don't trust him. He like, okay, well, fuck it. You don't got to listen to me. I'll just turn you into the cartel. It is what it is. You're going to do this job. Right? So, Mo, you want to elaborate on that? Since this is the introduction to Lucky. We're Lucky.
Yeah. With Lucky, we did want a police presence. And as you know, when Dre got locked up, Lucky was actually the one that locked him up. Now, Lucky, he does his job, but we all have our vices. And his is gambling. So he likes to mess up that damn check. He works a lot of overtime to get that extra money. So when they're at the gambling spot, Dre's actually here to try to get some money to get up out the city. Remember, he made that call saying he had some people out in Chicago. So he's trying to gather up some money. He recognizes Lucky. And what Lucky is looking at it as, I can make some money off of this kid because I know he's trying to get up out the city. So what Lucky does is tell him, let's get these gang members. We need you to rob them. So pretty much Dre is going to use his opportunity to get some money, but also he needs to because Lucky can tell the cartels, hey, this guy Dre is the one that's talking to the police. So he's pretty much blackmailing them at this point.
All right, so Power is Fire. We still got Dre, man. King Slime is out here. Do you anticipate him making some type of bold move this episode, man?
I love it. I hope so, man. I wish we could have got more Dre in the original Power, man. Even in the spinoff, if Dre was in Ghost, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Crazy.
But I think he's gonna go wild this episode. But Lucky probably got some tricks for him though.
Next, it's the press tour, man. Stop playing. Tommy Egan is doing work.
Bronx gets this route, Queens on this side, and I'm handling Brooklyn. We keep it tight, no slip-ups.
Say less.
Clock's running. Let's move.
It's a month later, so business is booming. Tommy then laid down footholds in different barrels, and quite honestly, he's winning this war that he's having with James at this point. Slightly, he has the edge. He's cooking right now, as you can see. So, Mo, go ahead and talk about Tommy's press tour, man. Tommy's finally he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do.
Tommy's making moves, like Brillo said. He's finally doing what he says he's going to do. He's expanding. Remember, Alicia's the one that told him, I'll front you to work, but I'm not helping you out. It's up to you to put in the groundwork. And that's what we're going to see with Tommy. So with this episode, we're focusing primarily on building up Tommy's story. We got 3 episodes of what James had going on. So we're going to see Tommy actually start to go out here, go to the different boroughs. But remember, Tommy isn't as big of an operation once he branched off on his own. So he's still, making a little play here, making a little play here. And he's just trying to set up different type of situations that they can operate in and out of throughout the city.
Okay. So, Pause Fire, let me ask you this. What you think about Tommy? He's actually beating James Ghost right now, man. You know what I'm saying? He's outscoring him on the streets.
Slow and steady win the race, and Tommy always going to figure out a way.
Okay. Now, when you talking about James, and yes, James on Power Alter. When you talk about James, he might be off the sauce, but he's still James. So he tells Kane, look, We need to do more. Don't you have family in Brooklyn? We need a foothold out there in Brooklyn. So he gives them a deal that they can't refuse. And we got the 4 G's back in the building. And when I tell you they're going to be G's on Power Alternate, none of that ridiculousness of what happened to him, Mo. I'll let you break it down. Talk about the 4 G's and how it's about to talk about it, my brother. It's crazy.
So the 4 G's, they won't be needing gas masks in ours because they're actually about to put in some work. Their mom didn't have them raised as no jokes. It ain't none of the funny business. It ain't none of this running around with no kind of connections. The mama came up to the funeral, showed her, she paid her respects to Lorenzo, and she's like, I got my boys. So James, again, he's on that drink. He's on the sauce. He goes to Kane. It's like, hey, we need to start expanding because, word on the street is that there's a white boy that's moving like a ghost that's actually expanding his. So James is also trying to do the same thing. Not saying he's in direct competition with Tommy, but we realized that these 4 will actually help us expand out. And since they're quote unquote cousins to Kane, bring them in and put them to work.
It's fired the 4 G's. What you think about that, man? Now Ghost got a foothold in Brooklyn right now. At first they were reluctant, of course, but just to keep it P, Ghost gave him a gravy deal that they couldn't pass up. Way better ticket, better product, and they had to tell Vadim, we got to rock with Ghost. Now, plugs don't take too lightly with, with that happening. Do you see it being beefs with the Russians? They were the 4 G's connects before.
I hope so. I hope they can figure it out, man. It's gonna be a sticky situation because I don't know how the Russians are in this universe.
Okay, we got the Brooklyn on lock. All right, we in the whip, man, and Tariq finally reveals his master plan. We got the half smart chicken head mastermind herself sitting with her baby boy, and they're talking.
I thought it was him, but he like a real chef. He make this sushi with some lemon sauce. It's crazy.
You talking about sushi? You need to find out more about this chef.
I am. I'm gonna see what I can find out.
So Tariq peeping that there's something going on with this chef, but this is where Tariq kind of lays down his plan, and his plan, Powers Fire, is to make his father think that he don't want no parts of the game, right? He's going to go to school. He's going to do, because he's terrified right now because something could possibly happen to Tasha that opened his eyes to the brighter path, and he's going to try to play his dad to get closer to him to find out who is this connect. But it's only one thing. He's pretty much stuck in the game right now because he has to communicate with Kane for Ghost business. So, Mo, I'm going to let you talk about Tariq's plan and the fact that he's terrified that the mastermind might go down, man. She might go down tonight, Mo.J.
Ever since James put the fear that Tasha may get knocked off, Tariq has really been running around the city trying to do what he can. But again, he's not as close to James as he wants to be. He still wants to learn the game, but he's basically like the liaison. He's got to go to Kane, who's going to be the kind of middleman that's the buffer between him and James. So he doesn't know much about the chef. Remember, the chef is Mecca's personal chef that got put into the bar, put into Club True. So Tariq, he needs to figure out what the hell is going on, because this chef, he kind of too smooth to just be a chef. Something's going on behind the scenes. And of course, if it means protecting Tasha, he's going to do whatever it takes.
So what you think about Tariq's plan and that the fact that he's already on to the chef?
I think this is a good plan for sure for Tariq. And you were saying that the AI wasn't letting you cook. The AI cooked on that scene. That looked like them, low key.
Detroit Kings talking about is that
no,
that's Tasha, man.
I thought it was him.
The picture.
Yeah, but Tariq, I think this plan is gonna work. Tariq just gotta be he got to be better because he been a little sloppy in the last few episodes, man.
Definitely learning, man. Next, man, he back. They on their way to the penthouse, man. Ghost and her been real chummy lately. We'll just say that Ghost and Tasha been pretty damn chummy. And this is where Tariq drops the bombshell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be grandparents. And to his surprise, they are not mad. Break it down, Modai J.
They kind of already knew this knucklehead was going to be into some silly shit like this. But Tariq comes home and he's finally telling them, "Hey, y'all might be grandparents." But at this point, Tariq's not too sure what to expect from his parents because one minute they're arguing and the next minute they're back together. So for him, he's just like, I got to just lay it on the line. And plus, Tariq is trying to not only protect his mom, he's already been thinking about how can he maneuver to try to get some money to take care of him and his potential baby mama. So that's kind of like another thing that he came to James with, like, hey, I got a kid on the way, could you kind of teach me the game? But, the parents wasn't too upset about it. They knew this knucklehead was going to get into something.
Right. This whole situation, right? Talk about it, Power is Fire. It's just...
I don't know if this is Destiny, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Destiny playing him low key.
Could be.
Think she playing him low key. I don't know. So you got to be careful, man.
Now look, Ghost is buzzing. He half buzzing and he's feeling some type of way, man. Remember, Angela's not picking up the calls. Things is going nature. He didn't Tasha he didn't took Tasha to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? And he gaming her up. And Power is Fire the unthinkable. I'm gonna let Modai talk about this reunion. Nobody saw this one coming, man. Let's give it another try. Talk about it, Modai J. How long is this gonna last?
There comes a time.
The reconciliation.
There comes a time in every man's life where he has to take a step back and realize when you lose the love of your life, you got to go back to your second option. And well, James is on that drink, and and James got to have a life too. With Angela not answering because of R.I.P. Poppy, you got to get your loving from somewhere. But hearing that Tariq may potentially have a baby on the way, it's why not try? Let's put our differences aside and at least be there for the last twin that's living. But this is just James drinking, so it could last for the night or it could finish the season off. We aren't sure yet. We're gonna let y'all decide probably episode 5 or 6.
So we back, man. Let's give this another try. Power is Fire, the unthinkable, man. Angela's not picking up the phone. Ghost, to me, this not a bad option.
Black Love, right?
Think,
I mean, shout out to Black Love, but that shit ain't gonna work, bro.
Hey, come on, Power Fire. You gotta have some kind of faith.
Man. It worked for this long. Up into Rainer.
You know how long? I mean, it might go on for a little while.
What y'all think, man? Let us know.
I got one, brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my man in the restaurant. My man getting the sushi from the chef, ain't he? Power is Fire. Look at it like this. Would we compare them to LeBron and Savannah? This is Black Love here, man. What you think?
Listen, if it work, it work. But I just can't see Tasha and Ghost getting along for maybe even 2 episodes. That's too long.
All right, next Ghost has to handle some business at Truth. And guess who pops up, man? This is after hour. Ghost has to handle some business. And Angela finally pops up, man. She finally pops up. So he goes. So Ghost, you remember, it's nighttime, Mo. So what do that mean? By the time night falls,
he didn't finish the whole leader, boy. He's gone.
He buzzed up, and he like, yeah, I knew she was coming back. So he's thinking that she wants to, reconcile the relationship.
You need to help me out with this cartel, James. It'll stop a lot of blood from being spilled. The least you can do is help me put them in prison.
I'm done with you. If you need something from me, please contact my lawyer. We are done. Remember that.
So let me get this straight. You're not going to help me, and it's you and your son's fault my dad is gone.
If I wasn't out here chasing you around, my daughter would still be around. Take some accountability. You're not perfect. All you do is judge me. We're done.
Now, we know more was said than that, right? So he goes off on Angela, and he's like, basically, man, fuck you. But they wouldn't let me say that on the AI. He went in on her, man. He's half drunk. He went in on her, and Kane is right there like, damn. Mo, talk about this, because James thought that. He had that smile on his face when he took his last shot, Powers Fire, like, yeah, I knew this bitch was going to be back. Talk about it, Mo.
When Angela came back in, James was thinking it's about to be good. She's about to run back into his arms. But then she starts to call him out about R.I.P. Poppy because of Tariq. And that's where James loses it, because if it wasn't for you, fucking Angela, I was running around. I left my damn family for you because I thought there was going to be something better. And you motherfucking came in and you fucked up my life. You started investigating into the shit that I was into. I told you I was here from you for the start. And this is the shit that I get. This is how you repay me. You come up into my spot and tell me that your dad is dead because of me. No, the whole Ray situation was because of you. I know what you're doing, Angela. I should have listened to fucking Tommy. Tommy told me about you when we first met at Truth. I gave you my fucking number because I trusted your ass. And now look at you. You come in here and blaming all this shit on me. That ain't how this goes. You need to get the fuck out of here because I loved you. I'm fucking back with Tasha now, goddamn hurting, because I gotta fucking live in this house, listen to her loud ass, and listen to my damn son. You know my son got a girl pregnant because I'm out here chasing your ass? This shit's bigger than just you, Angela. You're not perfect. You got a fucking sister that be snooping around. I never trusted Pies in the first place. And now you coming up in here talking about it's all on you, James. This is your fault. Talk to my motherfucking lawyer, because this shit's getting ridiculous, Angela. I loved you. And when Poppy died, that didn't have anything to do with me. That shit you got caught up in. Don't blame that on me or my son. My son didn't come over there and put no hit on you. My son didn't come over there and tell you no shit. He came over there to talk to you, to protect him and his family. That's all we're trying to do. I've been trying to protect you. What happened to your father is unfortunate, but don't come and bring that shit to me, because I thought you and I was better than this. But to come in here and blame all of this on me, that's absurd. And I'm not going to stand for that. You know, you really hurt me right now. And this is hurting me more than it's hurting you. I got to tell you, and I got to be real about this. But this shit ain't right, Angela. It ain't. I'm done with this. And that's
there
how
you have it. There you have it. Powers Fire. Talk about Ghost. Take him off the scent board, man. Boy, he on bronze. He on bronze, man. Bronze.
No, put him right back on the scent board, because all she got to do is apologize, and he'll go running right back to Angela.
Ain't no apologies. James standing on business.
Yeah, okay.
James is handling business. Let's not forget, Ghost got real motion, man. And it's the next morning, and something big is happening.
Out of Queens tonight, star guard Zeke Cross is making his college decision live from the Queens Child Project.
First off, I just want to thank God. Good evening, everybody. First off, I want to give all my love to the Queens Child Project for welcoming me like family. Mr. St. Patrick, thank you for believing in me and letting me be a part of this. And to Mr. Stern, appreciate the guidance. I'm proud.
Simon Stern, man, the shrewd maneuvers that he pulled, you know he's part of the Queens Child Project. So what other better place to have the phenomenon that is Zeke Cross announced that he'll be attending his alma mater, Stansfield, at the Queens Child Project. We see who's ominously standing in the background. Monet Tejada. It's the first time she's being seen on Power Alternate. Talk about this introduction to Zeke as well as Monet Tejada. And yeah, we got a phenomenon on our hands. Mo.J.
Zeke is the legal age. Zeke isn't 29, 30 years old. Zeke is about 20 years old, 19, 20 years old. He's a regular kid going into college. Brillo told us he's averaging 26 and 17 right now. He's the real deal. Now, he makes this announcement at the QCP. Why? Because his cousin, well, his brother, is here. His brother is overseeing the QCP, a second opportunity. And Zeke, he wants to give back to the community. So, of course, he's going to go to Stansfield because Stern, he's like, we're going to bring you in here. And this right here is great for the community. This is how James is reforming his image from being seen at a gangster's funeral. So Zeke Cross is here and Monet Tejada shows up. Now, Monet Tejada, remember, she's not in the game because Lorenzo told Kane to step up and be the man of the family. But Monet is still kind of like that manager, the momager of Zeke. But she's there, she's just quiet, and she's letting Zeke do his thing because he is competent in our alternate universe.
Power is fire. The phenomenon, 27 and 17. Monet, what you think about this introduction to Zeke, the Queen's Child Project?
Love the introduction, but we like ignorant Zeke.
We ain't say he was that smart.
Yeah. Oh.
You said he a little more competent.
He was a little too intellectual just now in that statement.
We just said competent. We didn't say he was intelligent. But he ain't 25 years old, 23 years old. He's a college student.
Next, we got, who's lurking to execute his master plan. He needs to get into a university, and he knows how he can do it, man. He already has high test scores, so he wants to get the early admission to Stansfield. He's hollering at Stern. He's like, listen, I can make sure that I can walk Zeke through this thing, right? We know he's going to have a hard time at this school, Stansfield. I could walk Zeke through it. Plus, my dad will owe you a favor. You could collect said favor. Mo, talk about Tariq's ultimate plan to get Simon Stern to help him get into college.
Yeah. With the whole Queen Child Project, we know that's for the community. So after Zeke's announcement, Tariq catches up with Stern. Of course, he knows Stern from his father. But with the after-school programs that are going on, he's basically telling Stern, I can help out with Zeke. I can help him do his work because he's already at the QCP. That's how him and Kane are talking, to help out with any kids that need tutoring because we know Tariq is smart. So when he goes to Stern, he's like, listen, if I can get you to vouch for me, a letter of recommendation, could you get me into college? And I'll just help Zeke out with getting through his grades so he can focus on basketball. So then it's a win-win for everybody. The school gets recognition, he got the grades, and Tariq gets into school, which is going to allow Tariq to future, set up his plan, which he was telling Tasha, I'm going to find out about the chef and find out how I can make me some moves also to take care of me and my baby mama.
Okay. Power's fire. It's my alleged alternate universe grandson cooking up right here with this plan.
Oh, he's cooking up. I actually like this better than Tasha trying to make the moves in the background. Tariq is actually taking the initiative and trying to make it happen for himself. I love this.
Right. Next, man, now we got Kane and Tariq having a conversation. Now, remember, this is Power Alternate. It's been a month. They kind of been rolling together. They got a relationship. It's like they're not friends, of course. They kind of give each other
respect each other's
time, but they got a little bit of mutual respect, right? So he noticed Tariq has been a little bit off lately, and we all know why. He got a lot on his mind.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been stressing. My girl just said she might be pregnant. I'm not gonna lie, I keep thinking about bills, tuition, all of it piling up. I need to start making some money. And the worst...
Man, you need to go and see that girl. You know how many times some random chick tried to pin a baby on the boy? Don't be a fool. Find out what's going on.
You tell Tariq, man, you dumbass. Are you stupid? This girl is juicing you, bro. When the last time you seen her? When is this? He asking all of the questions that you think Tariq would know. You know what I'm saying? Remember Tariq was asking Kane all of the questions to ask Ghost. Now it's reversed. Like Kane is putting him up on game. Like, man, she is juicing your dumb ass, man. Talk about it, Mo.
Paris Fire. I don't know if you really been in the writer's room or Brillo's been leaking scripts, but yeah. You thought that she was playing them? We think she's playing her. Kane thinks she's playing them. Well, Kane is telling them straight up, hey, bro, what is this, your first time getting some? All them chicks are going to say that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't knock them up. She knows you got a good family. They see your daddy on TV. They see the QCP. They just seen all this going on. They know that your family and you come from money. They're going to try to pin this on you. So Kane is kind of playing the big brother right now. You know, like, hey, man, you stupid, bro. Don't believe anything she's telling you. You got to, first of all, we stick to the G code. We had the Jimmy on extra tight that night. We don't believe nothing these chicken heads is talking about. So Kane is just letting them know, man, you in the streets now. You can't just take their word for it. You know what I mean? Basically telling them, don't trust anybody's word. You know what I mean? So he's just giving them good brotherly advice.
Powers Fire, what you think, man?
Kane hella smart in this universe.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's like that big brother figure for sure. For Tariq, I ain't see this coming.
All right, next, now we know Ghost has been trying to get territory and things. He's branched out in Brooklyn, but in Queens, man, he kind of getting pressed a little bit. He getting bodied a little bit. No, Mecca does not want any type of bodies happening, and he spot 2-bit people on the block, man, and this doesn't end well, man. Mo, talk about this, and then I got a question for Powers Fire, but he spots 2-bit is on one of his corners, man, and he's not liking it at all.
Well, we know 2-bit ain't scared of nothing. 2-bit is like, who the fuck are you? 2-bit's gonna do whatever he gotta do to survive. Tommy's out there making moves. 2-bit really isn't involved in it yet. You know, Tommy hasn't came to him like, here's a block for you. So 2-bit got to make his money any way it is, and he's not going to back down for nothing. Of course, Kane, he has to step up, come over here and try to confront him. But you talking to 2-bit, you're not talking to just a random person on the street. We all know that 2-bit's going to put in that work. So 2-bit ain't backing down. Like, who are you? And like, what the fuck are you even talking to me for? Like, you better go on somewhere before I get on your ass. But Kane ain't backing down. He don't really know the true strength or power that 2-bit actually has in these streets.
Kane is furious. He can't do what he want to do right now because of Ghost, man. And he is furious. And for the first time, Powers Fire, we see some smoke, man.
You got me out here looking soft, man. Folks see me taking orders, they think I'm weak.
What they think don't keep you alive. My call keeps you alive.
Yeah? And when the streets stop respecting me, how long you think I last?
You last as long as you
They almost it's midday, Powers Fire. Kane coming up in there on the bullshit with Ghost, and it's midday. So you know he's 3-4 shots in. He daring to slap fire out of Kane in that scene, bro. Told him, man, calm your dumb ass down. Mo, talk about the danger that Kane was in right there.
I'm gonna say this. That's it.
You went out.
That's what Kane is talking about. Man, you need to let me get out here and do what I do best. But hey, first of all, who the hell you talking to? And secondly, I told your dumb ass, we don't need any more bodies because the block is hot. People are already on to us. That's why we got the QCP. You're supposed to be the businessman. So fuck what the streets are talking about. Listen to what the hell I'm telling you. You work for me. You don't work for the streets.
Hey, bro, and put on a suit.
Yeah, take that do-rag off, put on the suit. You can't be walking around here looking like the streets. You got to be that businessman. He was close, but James is cool. He's like, all right, you going to buck back a little bit, but don't let this shit become a regular everyday occurrence.
Facts. All right, Powers Fire, what you thinking about that interaction, man? Ghost had to press him a little bit, man.
Kane pushing back a little bit. I love it. Okay.
Next, Powers Fire Monet she just went to get her hair done, man. She's doing a little groundwork, man. So she knows who these people are. I'm gonna let Monet elaborate on this, but Monet is starting to cook up a little something. Talk about it, Mo.
All right. So with this whole scene also, there's a little bit before Monet comes in. Monet, she comes in, but she's quiet. She knows who these two are. You know, with the QCP going on, she's seeing the people that are around. People know James St. Patrick. He's a public figure. They know that this is his wife. So she's coming to the salon to do her own reconnaissance to figure out what's going on. But before she gets in there, you hear Tasha and Lakeisha, and they're both talking about how she finally got the salon together. Her and Tommy, they making things happen. So that's why the salon, you guys wanted the salon back. This is where the salon comes in. So with Tommy expanding, he helped Lakeisha get the salon. Now it's up and running. So her and Tasha were talking, boom, boom, boom. Tasha says, hey, you know, me and James, we might be getting back together. You know, we've been spending more time with each other. This is when Monet walks in for her appointment at the tail end of the conversation. So now Monet is putting two and two together. So she is still fucking with James. And then she's with the white boy. Now there's a little bit more going on with the Tasha and Keisha. We'll get to that. But we know that Tommy is the one that actually helped open up this salon because he's going to do something. So Monet is just in here listening, trying to get a feel of who all these people are and what do they actually do, and are they in the game or are they just stupid housewives?
Power is fire. Are you intrigued by this?
I am intrigued. Oh my God, if we would have got a scene like this in OG.
That's what I like to hear. Next, man, somebody's watching the news and they are not liking what they're seeing, man. This dude is getting pissed, man. This is Tate. He's watching the news and he's like, this mother James just keeps stealing the damn spotlight. And if you don't recall, a young lady that was listening in episode 1, she's back. She's back and Tate finds her and he's like, you know, you work for truth. I need you to find me some dirt on James St. Patrick. No. Could this be the beginning of the end for James and his political
aspirations?
Political aspirations. Mo, talk about how this could possibly be the beginning of the end.
Now, if you guys remember back in episode 1, we didn't say her name or anything. We just said there was a woman that was working there in the background. So Tate sees all this shit going on TV. The QCP, like, I don't know this nigga James, but I know James ain't like that. This ain't who people think he is. And he's out here getting all this publicity. So Tate being Tate, I'll say this, Rashad Tate is pretty much the only character that is the same character from Power because he moves the exact same way. Nothing has changed with him. He don't give a damn about no one else but Rashad Tate. So he goes to the employee and he's like, I need some dirt on this man, James. Now, of course, he's going to break off a little bit of money, but it ain't all about money with Tate. You know, he'll try to push up on a lady or two to try to get some information. But he wants some dirt on James St. Patrick because Tate, at this point, he isn't an officer anymore. He's just Councilman Tate. He's trying to move up. So it's like, if I can get dirt on another nigga, I can knock him down and that'll push me up. So that's where we're at. Basically, Rashad Tate was hating because he's seen the QCP on TV and he ain't got no motion right now.
Facts. Power is fire. Do you think this could be the end of those political aspirations, man? Was like, because this she knows a lot, man. She was ear hustling. She heard the whole conversation that they had in episode 1.
So I think Ghost is always 10 steps ahead. So I would hope that Ghost has a whole another plan up his sleeves to try to get around this. But you know, Tate being regular Tate, man.
All right. Now Power is fire. Remember, my man Lucky and Dre had a plan, right?
Police say last night's exchange of gunfire on 64th Avenue is connected to a crew known as GTG, already linked to several shootings across Queens. 3 people were injured, 2 suspected shooters taken into custody. Investigators are combing through.
The robbery was for them to rob one of Tommy's spots. 2-Bit and Spank are at said spot. And also, Lucky's making it look like GTG had something to do with it. They already know a Kane is affiliated. Modi J, talk about this plan, man.
So as far as the stash house goes, Dre, he's with Lucky. Lucky is like, all right, we need to get some money. We need to make some robberies. Again, remember, Lucky does his job. Hell of a job. It's just after hours, he gets into some shit. So he ends up taking Dre. He's like, this is who we're going to rob. So as they go over there, Dre goes and does his thing. But the whole time the robbery is going on, Lucky is literally at the end of the block watching it. So as soon as everything is gone, he's the officer on the scene. So once he shows up, he's the one putting out the information, telling 2-Bit and everybody at the warehouse, oh, this had to be GTG. So once the police, they get there, they start filing reports, they take his answers, he's telling everybody, and that's what they're relaying to the news. So that's where the news comes from, thinking that it was GTG, because they need to make it look like a gang actually was the one to rob these drug dealers. So, it won't trace back to anybody. But in reality, it was Dre and Lucky. So Lucky is using his police presence to lie.
Facts. And of course, some insignificant gangsters. Hold on, Moyo's going in and out. Some insignificant gangsters are getting smoked, and Dre had to, you know what I'm saying? Dre, King Slime did his thing with the murder.
Police say last night's exchange of gunfire on 64th Avenue is connected to a crew known as GTG, already linked to several shootings across Queens. 3 people were injured, 2 suspected shooters.
Like 3 people injured. Like Dre had to pop a couple niggas. Powers Fire, King Slime, Lucky. Could this be a hell of a combination right here? Because
absolutely. Oh my gosh, he got a policeman in his pocket. Dre about to go to the moon.
Whoa. The police got Dre in the pocket. Lucky's in charge here.
Now look, you know 2-Bit. He's still a gangster. He got one thing on his mind, man. Who is GTG, man? Who are they? He wants revenge, man. Mo, talk about it. And Tommy is handling his business in the other boroughs right now. So 2-Bit is basically in charge. He doesn't want to tell Tommy what's going on. I'm gonna let Mo break that down.
Yeah, as Brillo was saying, Tommy's out and about. So at this point, you're trying to handle it at the lowest level as possible. But he's like, who the hell is GTG? And Spank is sitting there like, shit, I don't know. I ain't never heard of them niggas. But whoever GTG is, they're not a big enough gang to go and make this attack. So 2-Bit is kind of weary, like, wait a minute. Who is this random ass gang that this police is telling us? So he doesn't really believe what Lucky was telling him. But at the same time, that's all you have to go off of. So for him, he's like, all right, well, that's what we got to do, Spank. We got to go start putting our ear to the street and figure out who the hell GTG is. Because let's be real, no one knows who the fuck Little Guap is.
Hey, man, he trying to make a name for himself on Power Alternate mode. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Who is GTG?
Guap trying to make a name for itself. Powers Fire, do you think it's a mistake for 2-Bit to keep this from Tommy? 2-Bit's already starting off this second in command thing kind of a little bit rocky, man. He getting robbed, keeping secrets. What's up, man?
Well, he wants to kind of prove that he can handle it. You know what I mean? So, because if he called Tommy and he's like, "Oh, Tommy, this is what's going on," then I think maybe I don't know if Spanky will see it or other people in the gang will see it, and the group will see it. Basically, that he can't lead. So he's gonna make a decision now. I hope that it does, like he doesn't go out and just start popping random GTG members once they do find out who it is, because I think that would be kind of wicked. But I could see that happening.
All right, man. We almost towards we at the 45-minute mark for the episode, as you can see. So you know what that means, man. So we get a call, right? We get another somebody that the fans of that the subscribers been asking about, man. She get a call from her brother and she just doesn't answer. Nothing, no lines, nothing. She just doesn't answer. And Powers Fire, are you ready to see Diana integrated in this story?
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see, how she's getting put in. So yeah, we'll see.
Now, Modai, it was good.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Modai.
Now I was gonna say, you guys gotta remember the Tejadas, we're integrating them slow. Kane is here, but the rest of them still blame Kane for Poppy's death. You're the one in the game. He put you in charge, so that means everything that's going on falls back on you. And that's one reason why Monet is out there doing her own reconnaissance. But Diana and Drew, they ain't really messing with him. Damn, I keep going in and out. But they like, damn, Kane, Poppy's dead because of you. So they ain't really messing with him. Like I said, no lines. We'll introduce him when the time is right. But they ain't messing with Kane.
They ain't messing with him. All right. So, Powers Fire. Oh, yeah, you already asked you about Diana. She ain't met my grandson yet, man. That could be a I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. When's she gonna be Tariq?
Ain't it Tariq vibing right now? But how long is that going to last? Oh, all right. So now we know, James. It's early morning, Modai J. So what does that mean? James is on point.
Rise and shine. 3 shots.
Rise and shine. We put a shot in the coffee, and we go take a meeting. Power is fire. We take a meeting with Mahoney, but the thing is, we're talking about legitimate business, right? Mahoney owns a trucking company, small trucking company, and James offers him, I'm going to use your trucks to distribute through the washing falls as well as through my clubs. But you're going to have to give me some wiggle room on this territory. And Mahoney is like, what are you talking about, Mr. St. Patrick? And he's going to like, you know who I am. I know you heard of me. You're the ghost that they've been talking about. That's you. Yeah. You're going to have to give me some wiggle. So they strike a deal. Now Ghost has territory in Queens, right? So problem solved. Talk about it. Break it down a little bit, Modai J, how Ghost put this plan together with the trucking company to make, and how it fits in, and how Mahoney is clean because he's not doing any, you know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to be working with them dudes via the cartel. Talk about it, Mo.
Yeah, so as far as Mahoney goes, remember, he's the guy that can get you what you need. His business, it doesn't matter what he's doing because he has legitimate businesses. So basically what he's doing is like just a service. So his trucks, whatever they pick up, his company doesn't know anything about it. Of course, he does know that there's going to be, product being moved, but his plausible deniability, hey, we're just subcontractors. We got the trucks that go from Truth to Queen's Child Project to the bar. All we doing is picking things up. So they come up with a deal. He knows, he's like, okay, so you the guy that they've been talking about, James. He gets a little bit of territory. Mahoney's still clean because if anything comes back, it will come back to whoever the distribution person is, which is James. But we got us a deal, and this allows James to expand a little bit, which will help out with our, 4 Gs.
So, and Power is Fire, he got Kane's corners back, basically. So, I ask you, what you think about the integration of Mahoney into the plot with the trucking company? Talk about that for a second, Power is Fire.
So I think this is a good scenario. I wish we would have got anything about Mahoney and Ghost, but yeah, I love the incorporation of the character.
All right, bet.
I don't know if it's gonna fully go right. Something may happen and they may break up the whole plan, but we'll see.
Some's always gonna happen. It's always something, Modai. Next we get a meeting, man. Tommy is like, man, what's going on, man? Keisha telling me you getting back with Ghost. What's happening? And he's telling her, and Tasha's like, man, I'm sorry it had to be like this. And Tommy's not having it. Talk about it, Modai. Tommy goes off on Tasha. It's over.
First play the clip. Whole family full of snakes.
You already know. Oh no. Talk about it, Mo. I'm looking for the clip.
All right. Well, remember the conversation we were telling you that they were having at the salon? Tasha running her mouth. Yeah, me and James are getting back together. She's like, that's good. Tommy got me the salon. So once Tommy finds out that Tasha's getting back with James, he starts to lose it. And the reason he's losing it, you remember, he told Tasha, I'm going to kill James. So at that point, he felt like Tasha, we always know that they had a strong bond. He felt like Tasha kind of betrayed him. You picked your side and came with me earlier in the season. Like, if I told you I'm going to kill James, you didn't say, no, don't do it. You were pretty much with it. So now you're telling me you're getting back with James once I'm expanding my operation. Keep working with us. And I just got the salon open. We were trying to do the same thing with the daycare. What made you decide to get back with James when we had a plan for all of us to eat without James? So
you're a snake, Ghost. You and Tasha, Tariq, whole damn family of snakes. Maybe Raina's better off. Watch your mouth, Tommy. Truth hurts, huh? Everybody that gets near you ends up bleeding.
So Power's Fire. Tommy is pissed. Talk about it, man. Like
I think Tommy has every right to be mad because she just segued from the plan. So now he can't really trust Tasha for real. Well, he can't trust nobody. He can't trust Tariq either. Can't trust fucking Ghost. Well, James in this situation.
You know what it
What's
is.
up, Samara?
So they saying in the comments. What up, though, Samara? All right, we're almost done with this episode. Couple more scenes, but look, Power is fired. 2-Bit wasn't having it, and he rolled up. And Bars, man, they got Bars. 2-Bit eliminated him in the OG Power, and he also eliminated him in Power Ultimate. It got nasty for Bars, and we see Lil Guap in the background. They got Bars again. You see, he don't got the face paint on. Man, I kind of wanted my grandson, my alternate grandson, to beat Bars up. It's unfortunate that Bars had to get caught up like this. But remember, Ghost already just got this territory. Everything was good. Talk about it, Modai J. And then I got a question for Power's Fire.
Man, 2-Bit. Who the hell is GTG? Well, the hell with it. 2-Bit went to go find out on his own. We don't need Tommy to tell us what to do. You need soldiers like 2-Bit. When something happens, he reacts to it. And what did he do? He went out there, got up close on him. Boom! Rockabye, baby. 2-Bit ain't about to be playing around. 2-Bit, like you said, he didn't want this to get back to Tommy without him handling the situation to prove that, hey, I'm Tommy's number 2. So he went, he did what he did. Whether he was wrong or right, he went and got some get back for the robbery.
Hey, Power's Fire. What you think? Was that a big mistake by 2-Bit?
Nope. I think 2-Bit gonna do what he gonna do regardless. You know what I mean? Even when Tommy come back and he find out about this shit, him and 2-Bit gonna get in an argument. 2-Bit ain't gonna back down from Tommy ever.
Facts. Talk about Bars real quick, man. We did him dirty again.
I mean, as far as Bars goes,
damn,
he didn't this time he didn't deserve it. He was just out on the block. This is all because of Dre. He literally didn't have anything to do with this robbery, but shit, GTJ said GTG did it, so we had to go get some get back.
We down to our last scene of the episode, man, and that is the scene where he goes to talk to Destiny, and he feels like something is just off. Something is off, and listen, the AI will not let me do this scene, so I just have to talk about it. So basically, she tells Tariq, like, look, you gonna give me some money, or Power's Fire, or I'm going to the cops. I know what you and the white boy did. Because remember, Tommy came to see her. This may not end well. What's up, Power's Fire?
Well, unfortunately, she's pregnant, so you can't just take her out that easy. So I don't know what Tariq's plan is about to be. Maybe he called Diana. Well, he ain't met Diana yet, but
Power's Fire. She was lying about the pregnancy. He found out because she refused to pee on the. I ain't say that part. That's my bad. She refused to take the test. So Tariq already knew. I'll let Modai break that down. Go ahead, Modai J.
Yeah, she didn't take the test, and he kept asking her, "You got to take the test." After hearing what Kane was saying, nah, man, don't believe her. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust her. He goes over there, he talks to her, and he's like, "Well, if you're pregnant, you got to take the test." And she's basically like, "Nah, fuck that." She, you know what I'm saying? He didn't found out she's lying, so that's where she coming up with the either you gonna give me some money or I'm gonna go and tell on you. So Tariq is, in the back of his mind, he thinking, "Damn, the nigga Kane was right about this. Don't trust this motherfucker." But she want that money or she can go and tell. So what direction you think Tariq's going in after that?
oh yeah, she has to go. I'm sorry. She has to go. Lying about something that big? Yeah, she gotta go. Either that or Tasha gonna do it.
Please, Uncle T, I need your help. I didn't know who else to call. You need to come now, please.
Slow down, kid. What's going on?
It's bad. Real bad. I can't explain on the phone. Just get here, all right?
I'm on my way. Keep your head down till I get there.
Tommy hears the terror in his voice, and it wasn't supposed to happen this way. Power is fire, but they bond over something. Help me. And we fade to black, man. And Tariq and his uncle have bonded, man. This talk about it, Modai J. This is the last scene, episode 4 on Go.
Well, you know, she was lying, and Tariq really couldn't put up with that. He definitely wasn't risking going to jail. He wasn't trying to get his uncle told on, and she was lying to him the whole time, trying to extort him for some money. And well, one thing led to another, and this is the power universe. So somebody had to be let down, and just put it like this: she went to sleep peacefully, and we end up calling Tommy to get help because Tariq ain't never moved no bodies like this. Tariq may have caught a body, but he ain't never disposed of any bodies or anything. So he had to call up Tommy, and Tommy heard the voice, so he already knew. Regardless to how I feel about Tommy, his mom, I mean, not Tommy, Tariq, his mom, whenever I hear my nephew call, I got to go and help out. So he goes over to the house.
There you have it. I don't know if we still got Power is Fire. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm here. My bad. I think that was a great way to end the episode. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a great way to end the episode. It had to be done. Because, again, it's either Tariq do it or he got to get somebody else to do it. And at that point, he was enraged, so it had to get done.
There you have it.
Now, this is Tariq's second KO at this point?
Yep. Ray and her.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Destiny, man. She should have just minded her business. Let me know in the comments, man, who is the MVP of this episode? Modai. Just curious, who would you get an MVP to, Modai? Episode 4.
If I'm going MVP, I'm going with Lucky. I'm going with Lucky as the MVP. No, not MVP, not MVP. I do Mastermind for Lucky. MVP. Okay, shit. MVP, I probably go. I don't know. MVP is tough because I think everybody did their job this week.
Make an argument for before this blunder though. It was definitely gonna be Tariq, man. He darn near got into college. He found out about the chef with the sushi, and found out if he wouldn't have been so dumb with this chick, he could have got it. But I'm gonna have to go with James, man. He got rid of Angela. He made the deal with Mahoney, got the territory. Power is Fire. Who you got? MVP episode 4.
So I mean, I think Tariq had a really good episode. Ghost had a good episode. I feel like Kane did his thing too, but I don't want to sleep on 2-Bit. I think 2-Bit is making all the right moves. It ended up being a bad move because GTG had nothing to do with it. But at least he's taking initiative. He's trying his best.
So they on the scoreboard, man. Kane is not gonna. Hey, man, they might have just messed everything up. Be very, very wary. We got the mid-season finale coming next week, man. Modai, any last words before we slide up out of here?
Now, just to piggyback off of what Power is Fire is here, I could go with 2-Bit too. Yeah, we said it's probably gonna be the wrong move, but the way 2-Bit moves, he'll worry about that next week. This week, he want that MVP. He don't care if he made the wrong move. In his mind, it was the right move. So yeah, I could see 2-Bit.
Knowing Tommy, he won't care. He don't care about a body or two.
Yeah,
we had to body somebody bit. Cool. We got robbed. You bodied him. All right, cool. But he might be looking at 2-Bit a little bit sideways, like, hey, you got robbed when I went out of town.
I mean, either way, it was going to be an L. So he had to show off something. You know, he popped whoever he thought did it. You know,
right? Yeah. Let's not forget, Tommy was hell of a sure it was Roller. You know, so I'm just saying. Modai, what's next for your channel, brother?
I got the Cross series. Episode 1 is up. Episode 2 will be up tomorrow. Episode 3 on Sunday, and then we'll have breakdowns of that. I think I'm gonna do like some little short videos throughout the week on that. Also, they dropped all 3 of those. We still got the last 2 episodes of the Night of the 17th, which we do on Mondays. So that's what I got going right now. And of course, Power is Fire. We got him on the channel. Shout out to him. Power Alternate. We got the mid-season finale next Friday. 5 weeks. So we'll be here.
All right, Power's Fire. You want to tell the people about what you you've been working on, or
Yeah, man. So we about to start something new. Basically, I'm putting together like a bunch of stuff. But the main thing I'm putting together is we're gonna start like a URL, like power debate, like battle league, pretty much. So I'll have different content creators, and then we'll just kind of swap through each week or whatever. And I'll ask the questions. I'll let them know in advance, but they don't know what side they're arguing until we get to the actual day. So hey, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun. A lot of excitement. Just something to do in between the time where we don't got no show right now. So luckily, hopefully we can. I can put everything together and we can get everything situated so that we can start up at least in the next week and a half.
Okay, I told him Mo I want all the smoke with any and everybody. I'm sure Mo.J feel the same.
Hey, that's what we were trying to get back. We used to have the debates during the summertime when I was back in the States, so that was always cool. But you're doing exactly what I was saying that I wanted to do. I'd rather people argue characters that they don't necessarily like or defend. That shows you if you really can debate them or not. So I like that, and I'll definitely be on there.
So there you have it. And of course, keep your notification bells on for the press tour. And we up out of here, man. It's still a big, rich town. We be moving bricks and pounds.
Lost without you, the big review. Go like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Lost without you, it's the big review.
I forgot to change.